All right, here we are with another another video with this very strange box of Jyhad booster packs. To recap, I have opened half the packs in this box. This many cards, not a single vampire in the lot. I was so puzzled by this that I actually went on a message board dedicated to Vampire: The Eternal Struggle, which, as I've said before, is what this game was eventually called for most of its life before it was abandoned and ceased production, though apparently you can still find folks to play with in tournaments and whatnot. So anyway, I basically said, I bought this box of Jyhad booster packs on eBay. I've opened up half the cards. None of them have any vampires in them. Is this how it's supposed to be? And one guy said, I think that only the starter decks may have had vampires in them. Then two other guys said, one other guy said, no, the boosters definitely had had vampires, and then another guy said, that he's actually done. He's opened over, he said he's opened hundreds of Jyhad booster packs, and he's done booster draft tournaments where he's given people 10 packs to draw from. And he's never seen a booster pack without a vampire card in it. So there's something screwy about this box. And unfortunately, it is 18 years old, and this particular box was put together by a company that abandoned the product. And I bought this used from some guy on eBay, so it's not like I can go and complain to anybody about it. I basically just bad luck, I guess. Although given how strange this box has been so far, maybe the rest of these packs are nothing but vampire cards, which would be very exciting. But anyway, I will keep going. I will keep opening these cards. The folks on the forum were actually nice enough to offer me some, just to send me some free vampire cards from the Jyhad series. I think mainly because, even though the Jyhad backed cards are still tournament legal because they don't say vampire on them. If you're playing with newer cards, as you would probably want to, because there have been, just like any other collectible card game, there have been expansion sets and more powerful cards have come out. The Jyhad backed cards are, I think, devalued for that reason. But anyway, whatever. I may take him up on that. It might be fun to build some decks and find people to play with. Just, I remember this card. Just to, maybe find some people to play with. I can make my own decks, and people can choose decks and whatnot. Aching Beauty. It's a Toreador specific. I remember this like an illustration because it has a hot girl on it, and I was a teenager. All right, Undead Persistence. I think that's supposed to be like a Jesus-looking guy. Gypsies. That's an ally. 1 life, 1 damage, 1 bleed. Not bad. Thaddeus Zoo. Mage. Another ally. 2 life, 2 R, 2 bleed. 1 optional maneuver. That's a pretty cool guy. Bums Rush. Indomitability. Enhanced Senses. Thaumaturgy. Obfuscate. Blood Rage. Deflection. 44 Magnum. There's that. Still one of my all-time favorite illustrations. Nene Thomas. By the way, she's not a lesbian. I looked her up online, and she's married and apparently has a couple of kids. But she is good at drawing attractive women, regardless of what she is actually called upon to draw. There's also a cross hanging off of the gun, or is that maybe a bracelet? I don't know. Unclear. Threats. Aid from bats. Drawing out the beast. Animalism. 3 disciplines in this. Frenzy. Open Great and Dodge. Oh, so much for my nothing but vampires in the second half theory. The Jyhad backed set was the limited set, so there may have only actually been one run. But if there are multiple runs, maybe they did, only do not have vampires and booster packs the first. I don't know. It's 18 years ago. I'm interested. I'm curious, but not enough to actually go and really do any more research than I've already done. Really. Power Base Chicago. I don't know why I keep getting so many freaking Chicago cards. Pulse of the Canal, Slum Hunting Ground, Burst of Sunlight. Drawing out the beast, animalism, looking familiar, hidden lurker, mighty grapple, thaumaturgy, misdirection, threats, aid from bats, conservative agitation. I think I've seen all these cards before. Earth meld looks new. Strike combat ends, strike combat ends. Doesn't have this empire. Drawing out the beast. Is that a repeat from this very pack? It certainly is. As is that. As is that. Right. Drawing out the beast, animalism, hidden lurker. Drawing out the beast, animalism, hidden lurker. This box is the pits, man. Considering buying a bunch of starter decks, Jyhad starter decks, just to make sure I get a bunch of vampires, or I just may accept the offer of those guys to send me their vampires. Muddle Vampire Hunter. I actually love this card. This is one of my favorites. My friends and I always say that he looked like Val Kilmer. Just a clever idea, 4 damage. I mean, it's good. It has good numbers, but it's also kind of a neat idea. This vampire is sort of influencing a vampire hunter into hunting other vampires. The third tradition, Progeny. Chainsaw. Malkavian Prank. Domain Challenge. Douglas Schuler. Yep, recognize that. Style, aspect, social charm. Not as hot as the Aching Beauty Girl, that's for sure. Dread Gaze. Faceless Knight. Harold McNeil. Cryptic Mission with the giant werewolf fish. Blur, Celerity, Obfuscate, Blood Rage, Bum's Rush, Indomitability, Deflection, 44 Magnum again, and Thaumaturgy again. All right. Well, those are my 3 packs for this one. I will pick it up in the next video.